That's together. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna pay it off with one card. I'm gonna pay it off with the other.
Okay. I'll be 11.
Only got like $9 on the first one, so you can just charge the rest of the next one. Actually, if that's still possible. Do I have to? Oh, okay.
And it should take off when I finish this part. Oh, it took off. It took off all of it.
Oh, all right.
So I guess you had more.
Well, that works too.
That's not yours.
That's not.
It's for another person.
So this.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's yours.
Sorry about that. I couldn't say anything. If you guys can hear me, I couldn't say nothing. Well, you saw how high these levels went. There's no making that up. This is a Gauss meter after all. And there's nothing they can basically say out of their mouth to discredit it. So, how do you explain somebody being binged with 3,000, up to a freaking level of 3,000 of radiation in the middle of a store? How do you explain that? The street I'm at, if you can't see in the store, I'm gonna show it right here. Rouse's Market. The people have been going in and out of there lacing a lot of shit, as well as the food. The street right next down there is actually Blue Bonnet. Now, I shouldn't even be talking right now. In fact, let me put my mask on because of the chemtrails and shit. You can't be talking when they do that. I'm only doing this as a demonstration for you all. I shouldn't, like I said before, I shouldn't even be talking now. But when they do that is when they try to basically manipulate you with those weapons. So I'm kind of sticking my neck out for you all right now just by doing this. Don't even pay the people on the side no mind. Don't even give a fuck about them because they're just psyop tactics. Just ignore them. Going about your day. This is my example video for everyone who's watching this on how to basically kick this technology's ass, basically. Ignore their crap. They already know what's up. They already been just told what to do prior to the time when they showed up, and that's just it. You just gotta treat it as it is. Don't give a fuck about it. These levels are up to over at least around 1,000 now. Now, all these times that I've actually walked out here and minding my business, just going shopping and stuff, this happened several times. There will be a rogue that they have out here constantly hitting me with these weapons in the crotch area. This happens repeatedly every time whenever I come out. It happens a long times when I'm all down here walking down. Now, I could easily you see how many people they send after me? I could get the fuck away from them quite easily, but right now it's just not that time for me to do it. First off, I gotta get all this nanotech out of my system. After that, and I won't be taking any phones with me when I leave, by the way. That won't be happening because that shit is traceable. But the dominance that they have with that, it's not worth it. I repeat, I should not even be talking right now, as I stated in the chat, because of them using these weapons. Now, me having a Gauss meter, nobody can discredit. I don't give a fuck what the hell they got to say, because then you can't. How do you explain high levels of that magnitude being inside of a grocery store? How does someone explain that? And that's just it. They know what's going on. That's why they didn't react to it. That's why they didn't act like what is that or whatever. And even if they do, now that I'm mentioning it, it's obviously going to be scripted. A lot of you may have noticed that Brian 2, he mostly has his comic section closed off, right? I'm gonna tell you why he does that. You see that guy there, Agent Smith, what he's doing there in the chat? He closes his chat off because of shit like that. That's why he does that. Because they're telling that guy what to say in the chat. At the same time, they're using these weapons. You see how that is? To basically get a reaction. That's what they call that. That's why he mutes his chats. And that's one of the other reasons why I'm abandoning YouTube, because they're basically supporting these damn terrorists. I shouldn't have to tell any other TI who's watching this. Don't respond to these people. You know they do a lot of hacking and stuff. You know they do a lot of that. Whether they shut this off or not, I really don't really care. It's gonna be posted or whatever, I guess. But even if not, it doesn't change the fact that I have people who witness this. It doesn't change that exact fact that I have people who witness these high density levels of radiation what I'm being beamed with. It doesn't change that fact at all. You may have noticed certain times when I was in that grocery store that I had stopped. You may have noticed that. The reason why I did it is to make sure I caught a clear glimpse of those high levels of radiation that I'm being hit with. That was the whole point of that. People need to understand, money itself is the root of all evil. It's what twisted these people to do stuff like this. Oh, awesome. I didn't even know I could do that. I blocked Agent Smith permanently. I forgot that they could do that in the chat. But I'm not really doing that so much as for myself, because you got to understand, as well as you're watching this, you're also, for those of you who are also victims of this torture, they're using the same stuff on you that they're using on me. Now, as I'm speaking right now, it's like it's around like 60. The current feeling that I got right now is my back is, they basically are attacking my back right this minute. I'm actually barely able to walk right now as I speak. It's not easy, but I'm pulling through. Mind you, the stream may cut off with me going in here, but this is basically me showing evidence as to what happened, or should I say what happens whenever I go outside, just to simply go to the damn grocery store. Now, if anybody can't sit there and see the facts behind that,